Hey, 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 sweet friends. Let's come on in this room because, I need to get the pan. We're going to make something totally, did y'all see the title? Totally different. And I think it's going to come out amazing. So come on in. Happy Monday, beginning of your week. I pray that you all are doing well. So come on in. We are making something that anybody, you do not have to be plant-based. I'm going to make the plant-based version, but this is a great one if you just want something delicious and quick that your whole entire family can enjoy. You want to stay for this cooking. It's not even a class, just this cooking show, whatever you want to call it, right? So I'm going to be using, of course, a plant-based protein with this, but you can use, if you're still eating ground beef or ground turkey, but this is all about plant-based. I'm just saying how you can take something so delicious and make it for your family. And it's something new, so I'm kind of excited. If y'all don't know, I love trying new stuff in the kitchen, right? It's just my joy place. And of course, I'm going to be making my kale salad because I'm personally eating high raw this week, but I'm making this for my husband. He has no idea what it is, but once he leaves, I'll tell y'all, I'll give y'all the inside scoop. But in the meantime, and in between time, let's go ahead and get this. You don't have to add onions to yours, but I just believe onions, fresh onions added to, and I did that all wrong, to any dish just kind of elevates the flavor. I don't know. So I am going to be using a processed plant-based protein. But remember, I tell you guys all the time, if I'm going to use a processed anything, I'm going to make sure that I read my ingredients. So I'm also going to make some kale salad. That's going to be for me. But this one, I think I saw this gentleman make it and I thought, you know what? I have all those ingredients. I'm going to make it as well. Now, my goal is to eat my Thai-inspired tempeh lettuce wraps. But this may come out so good, I may just have to eat some. Anywho, okay, here's what we're doing. This is all I need. Is he in here? I am making, if you think about it, if you have nachos and enchiladas, if they were to have a baby, we would have nacho-ladas, right? That's what I'm about to make. Think about nachos, enchiladas. We're going to make nacho-ladas. So excited. Okay. So like I said, I am going to be using, here it is. If I'm going to use a plant-based protein, y'all, I always use Abbot's because the ingredients are real. No gluten, no soy, no gums, that's sugars and stuff, no canola oil, no artificial natural flavors, and no cellulose. What's in here, thank you for Daily Harvey. Oh, y'all, thank y'all so much for coming in. Tap the screen. Help me get to at least 10K. Now, I do have a little goal here. If you want to help me reach my goal, I appreciate that. Some of you guys are already doing it. Thank you so much for coming in. We are making the baby of nachos and enchiladas. Nacho-ladas. Y'all got to come on in here. Okay, so I am using a plant-based protein, and I only use Abbott's, okay, if I'm going to use one, because the ingredients are clean. Now, I'm going to mix this with, I'm going to do the chorizo and the regular ground beef. Chorizo flavor and the regular ground beef. Thank you so much for the finger heart. Y'all are so sweet. So all I need to do is preheat my skillet I'm going to coat it with a little bit of olive oil, then I'm going to saute it. But I'm going to do my onions first because I'm going to add some onions in here. So my skillet is on. I'm just now adding a little bit of oil. Now I'm going to add my onions in here. And then we're going to keep this moving. Can y'all see? Once again, I am using my Hexclad pan. Ooh, that onion went way over here, y'all. Oh, y'all, look. Look at my sprouts. Look at my sprouts. They're coming along. They're coming along. So by Sunday, I should have some sprouts. So I'm just adding this. You don't have to add the onions if you don't want to, okay? I saw this guy make it on YouTube, and I got inspired. So I'm like, I'm going to make the plant-based version of this. Hold on a second. I don't know. It's like my... So we're making the offspring of nachos and enchiladas today. Come on in. It's so simple and easy. I cannot wait. I've never tried it, but we're going to see. I can't imagine it not coming out delicious because I love nachos and I love enchiladas. So let's make some nachos-ladas, okay? Come on in, tap the screen. Thank y'all for being here. Let me know where you're watching from. Get the engagement going. Y'all know how it is. Is that a hibachi grill? No, this is just a hot plate. This is just a hot plate. And it's almost on its last leg. I can already tell I'm going to need a new one. When I do buy another one, I'm going to buy one with 2 burners. Because I love just coming on and just cooking and y'all being here with me. Thank you for your daily hardening. I appreciate that. Oh, did I hit my goal? I'm almost to my goal. And y'all, the goals they're set by TikTok, I guess. I don't know. I just kind of go with it. All right. So I am using some plant-based chorizo. I'm mixing this. So I don't know how this is going to taste, but I can't imagine that it's not going to taste even more flavorful. And regular plant-based ground beef. And the only brand that I use like this is Abbot because they have the cleanest ingredients, okay? So I guess you would use like a pound of ground beef of some sort, right? I'm just going to saute this. I add a little bit of onions because I like onions in with everything. I'm not going to add any garlic because this is going to have a Mexican flavor to it. But y'all, I'm so excited to see how this is going to come out. So all I'm doing is just sauteing cooking my meat. I'm not going to add any salt or pepper or anything because I am going to be using some taco seasoning. Now, the thing about it is when you use taco seasoning, y'all still read the labels because the sodium is so high. I like the Siete brand because it's a little bit lower in sodium than I used to use Old El Paso all the time. Now I use the Siete brand. So we're just kind of cooking this up. I'm so excited. We're going to be using some tortillas, some tortilla chips, and wait till you see how this baby comes out. It's if nachos got together with enchiladas and they had a child. That's what we're making today. I'm making this primarily for Jeff, but because I'm eating high raw the next couple days for just 3 days. Started yesterday, today, and tomorrow. But I just may have to try this out. And we're going to make some, we'll see how the time goes, but I am set to make, what is this called? Some no-bake strawberry cheesecake bites. What? Let me see if I need to be soaking my cashews. No, I don't. Okay. We'll see how much time we have. But I'm just kind of cooking for the week as well, y'all. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate that because it's growing. I celebrated my 1-year lockversary at the end of March, and I am loving the journey. I really, really am. But I am going to go ahead next time in end of May. I'm going to go ahead and get it dyed. I'm not ready to embrace my gray quite yet, although I will be 60 this year. Come on, somebody. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Okay, this is the hardest part right here. It's just cooking your meat. So if you use ground beef or whatever, you can use ground beef. You can use ground turkey. I'm using ground plant-based protein for my base. And y'all are not going to believe how simple this is. Okay, I am going to add a little bit of this taco seasoning because remember I have a chorizo plant-based ground in here, so I'm not going to use a whole lot. And again, y'all, if you're thinking, oh, this whole package of sodium is, where are my glasses? This is why you have to read your labels and the servings, like 330 mgs. This is the lowest sodium taco seasoning that I have found. But again, a serving size is 2 teaspoons. So you want to be conscious of that, especially if you're watching your sodium. So I'm going to add some taco seasoning in here. This is why I'm not adding any other salt. Uh-oh, that's probably enough. Or seasoning like that. Just going to let this kind of all get in here like this. Come on, somebody. And I don't know about y'all, but I have this little litmus thing that I do. If I can smell the seasonings, then it's enough. If I don't smell the seasonings, then I add a little bit more. So right now I'm going to let this cook a little more. That's all we're doing, y'all. Simple, simple, simple. Simple, simple, simple. Y'all, let me know where you're watching from. I'm in North Texas. Nachos are going to be delicious. Yes, we are creating the offspring of nachos and enchiladas. This is their baby that we're making today. I was super excited about that. What else? Did I miss anything else? Let me know where you guys are watching from. And tap that screen, y'all. Help me get to 10K at least. You're in California, Alabama. Let's go. Colony, Texas. I'm not sure. Where is that in comparison to like Dallas? I'm closer to Dallas. When I say North Texas, I'm closer to the Dallas area. Colony, Texas. Have I heard of that before? And y'all, we just, parts of Texas just had a huge tornado come through last week. And then just yesterday, we had the sirens going. But it's so funny because just 11 miles down the road, people were getting like golf ball size hail. And I'm just like, what? And we didn't even get any rain. It got really, really dark, but we didn't get any rain. Isn't that something? You can be in the same city. And so people are safe, but there's some hail damage. People's roofs. And then I saw earlier today that there was a tornado that touched down in Bay City, Texas, I think it is. And one person lost their life. That's the latest that I heard. Okay, so that doesn't have to cook very long. See, hey, Memphis, this is the deal with eating, cooking plant-based protein. I'm trying not to flash y'all. Because you're not cooking meat, so it didn't take a whole lot of time, right? All right, so we're going to put this to the side. Here comes the fun part. Your kids would love doing this, y'all. They really, really would. So we've ground our plant-based grounds, okay? Arizona, I see you. I'm going to turn that off. Now I'm going to take a whole bag of tortilla chips. And I'm going to smash them. This is where your kids can have fun. Smash them. Listen, I bought these chips. That's how much in it. The rest of this is nothing but air. Isn't that something? It's such a ripoff, I think. So I have chips made with kosher salt. I think these gluten-free. Use whatever one you want. But again, look at the ingredients because it is a processed product because it came in a bag. If it comes in a bag, a box, a bag, or a box, a bag, a jar, or a can, it is processed, okay? So you want to be sure to turn over and read your ingredients. I don't want any extra nothing in here, okay? So I'm just smashing up a half a bag, even though it was bloated up to here. Anyway, get you a big bowl. We are making the offspring of nachos and enchiladas. Nacho-ladas, okay? I hope this is enough. I may add just a few more from this other bag because they were not very full. Okay, that should be enough. Simple, simple. Now I didn't crush cheese, so use your hands. If your kids' hands are clean, let them play. Right? Let them help you make dinner. All we did, let me rinse my hands. All we did was ground some plant-based meat. I add a little bit of onions to mine. You don't have to. And a little taco seasoning. That's it so far. This is what it looks like. Don't that look like ground beef? This is plant-based ground, y'all. If I'm going to use a processed one, I'm going to make sure I like the Abbot's brand. Okay? Because it holds this texture, right? We crushed up a bag of tortilla chips. Put it in a big bowl. Here comes the magic. Go ahead and dump all of that into the big bowl. Not hard at all, right? Can y'all see? Not hard at all. Next, I'm going to open up a can of green chilies. I want y'all to see me actually do every step. Thank y'all for tapping that screen. Let me know if you have any questions about the plant-based lifestyle and how I'm showing you on almost a daily basis how you can make delicious plant-based food for your family that they will love as well. So again, we love nachos, we love enchiladas. I'm just making it plant-based, okay? So I have this can of green chilies. Dump that in there. I think I have some leftover picante sauce that I can use up first. I'm gonna add a half a cup of salsa. I'll see if I need to add some more in just a second. Half a cup of salsa. I really should have added that to the meat, but I didn't. So don't do what I did. Do your meat, add your chilies, add your salsa, and let it all cook in there. But it's all going to bake together. It's going to all come together. All right? Then I'm going to add a large can of enchilada sauce. We're making nacho-ladas today, y'all. Come on in. And I got an extra one just in case I don't want it to be dry. You know what I mean? Where are you guys watching from? If you're new to me, drop a 1 so I can say hello to you. I appreciate you. We're just going to put the whole enchilada. Okay? Now we want to mix this. We want to mix it. Where's my cheese? I'm going to add some. I have some plant-based cheese. About a handful or so. Maybe just a little more. Who doesn't love a lot of cheese, right? This is plant-based cheese. And we're just going to take our time and mix it. Now I'm going to see if I need to add a little bit more sauce in here just because I don't want mine to be dry. And I did add a couple of more chips to mine, okay? We are making the offspring of nachos and enchiladas. All right? And we're going to mix it until it's all mixed very, very well. I'm hoping, and then I need a 13. I may need a larger pan. You want to have a greased 13 by 9, but I think I need to get my larger one. We'll see. So I'm just making sure I'm incorporating everything together. I think I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to add any more enchilada sauce in here. But y'all, can you just imagine? Can you just imagine? Nachos-Ladas, plant-based style. So what I do is I try to show you how to take some of your favorite foods that you love. Love the foods that you eat, y'all. Eat the foods that you love, but make them plant-based. Make them plant-based because you can. And the thing about it is you still hold your flavor. You may have to add a little bit more seasonings and all the things, learn your herbs and spices to help elevate your plant-based meals. But it's simple and easy. It doesn't have to be hard. I help you take the overwhelm off. And look at that. That's what it looks like. Let me see if I can. I'm going to get the 13 by 9 by 13. It's already greased. And I made sure everything was incorporated really well, mixed really, really well. No dry chips allowed. And then we're just going to put it in here. Oh, I think this will work. It's Nachos-Ladas, y'all. I'm so excited about this. Now, the thing about it is it's going to have to cook for like 45 minutes. In the meantime, while it's cooking, I'm going to make my kale salad because I'm eating high raw this week, or at least these couple of days. And I'm making this for Jeff. Because yesterday, if you were with me, you saw that we made some Thai-inspired tempeh lettuce wraps. That's what I'm going to have today. But I'm going to add a side salad. Okay, this is perfect. All right, so here it is. Put in your casserole dish. The oven is on 350, already preheated. Who knows what I'm going to put on top? What would you put on top of this before you put it in the oven? What would you put on top of this? Let me see if y'all are with me. Y'all tap that screen. Oh, you got me to 14K. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. You better come on, queen. Go on and add you some more cheese on top. This is vegan cheese. Add as much as you want or not. And we're going to pop, well, this one, might as well use the rest of it. In the oven it goes about 45 minutes. At 350, it's already preheated. Oh, sorry. Got to do one more thing. Got to cover it. Almost forgot. You want to cover it with foil. Now we're going to put it in the oven. 350 for about 45 minutes. Somebody let me know when 45 minutes is up. Sometimes I get to talking to y'all. Let me set the timer anyway, just in case. Now we're going to make our kale salad. And I'm going to show you guys step by step how I do that because we have some time to wait and see how our child comes out. We are birthing a baby. We're birthing something between nachos and enchiladas called Nachos-Ladas. So that's baking. Was that hard, y'all? Somebody tell me, was it hard? Anytime you see my wooden bowl, y'all know I'm about to make my kale salad that I absolutely love, love, love. In the meantime, I want y'all to see my sprouts are growing. Look, 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 look. They are growing. They will be ready in about 3 more days. Sprouts are high in protein. There's just so much goodness in there. So much goodness. Now let me show y'all what I'm going to do because I don't have you want to take your curly kale, right? Rinse them very, very well. Last time we made this, we found some friends in there. Someone said, oh, that's just protein. No, thank you. Appreciate it, but no, thank you. I don't want that type of protein in my food. Normally, what I would do, because I would have time, I would lay out my white clean towel and I would make sure that I dry my leaves. Because if you're going to make a crunchy kale salad, they can't be wet. So I'm just going to take my time because we have some time, and I'm going to make sure I get as much of the wetness off, and then I'm just going to go ahead and just break it into bite-sized pieces. Okay? If you don't like kale because of the bitterness, I'm going to show you how you get rid of the bitterness. Y'all, this kale salad, if you've been following me for a while, y'all know I make it at least 2, 3, 4 times a month. We just like it that much. And it's a great little snack. It's fibrous. And because I add some nuts in here, so you get a little bit of protein in there. But again, as Americans, we do not get enough fiber. And fiber comes from plants. They do not come from animal products. Okay? So if you can increase colors of the rainbow in your food and your meals, you're halfway there. If your food has no color in it, where's the fiber? That's the other thing. Fruits and vegetables are so colorful. They're not just brown or white. Now, if you're using white vegetables like onions, garlic, those are great for lowering inflammation and all those types of things. But you want to have some green in here or some colors of the rainbow. I'm also going to add some shredded cabbage in here just for the crunch and all the things. So normally this would have been done, but I'm just showing you how I'm making sure that I dry the kale leaves first. This is important. If you skip this part, then it will not be a crunchy kale salad, okay? It'll be a salad. It just may not be crunchy. I fell in love with this salad maybe 2 years ago now. When my husband and I, we were on vacation in Alabama, by the way. And I wanted something to eat. And all they had available at that time was fast food. So we went to Chick-fil-A. And I saw that Chick-fil-A, they don't even serve it or have it anymore, y'all. Chick-fil-A has this crunchy kale salad. I thought, oh, let me try that. First of all, I got like 1 cup and it was like $6. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to learn how to make this at home because it was very, very good, right? Hold on, y'all. I need to go get some more paper towels. And this is why I started using a clean white towel to dry, because it takes a lot of paper towels to dry it out. But for right now, I'm just going to do it this way for time's sake, because we have some time, because I really want y'all to see the results of the Nachos-Ladas. Oh my gosh, I'm excited for it. All right, so I'm just kind of breaking it up into bite-sized pieces as I go through, and you need about 4 cups of kale. I don't know if this is 4 cups. I'm just guesstimating, right? Because this marinade that I'm about to make to go along with this, honey, this marinade will go on any salad. It's simple. It's only 4, 5 ingredients if you include adding some sea salt or kosher salt in there. It's so good. And you can add it to any type of salad dressing. So I'm just making sure that I'm drying my kale leaves as much as possible, because again, this is a crunchy kale salad. Thank y'all for tapping that screen. Let me know questions you have. And if you're just hopping in, let us know where you're watching from. If you're new to me, drop a 1. If I missed the 1 the first time, drop it again so I can say hello to you. I appreciate you stopping by. I don't take it for granted because you could be anywhere. I believe in divine timing, divine connection. I met some of the most amazing women just from this app that have come into my community and are part of my community now, that it just brings me so much joy to share my joy for being in the kitchen and turning the plant-based food, turning foods that you love and making them plant-based. I'm a Texas girl. Honey, everything started with meat. When people ask what's for dinner, the first thing they say is a protein. Chicken, beef, pork chops, whatever, right? Well, that's just kind of my background. But the thing about me going plant-based over 3 years ago is it was because, let me just back up. 12 years ago, I started a healthy journey that was really started on a dare. Anybody that knows me and you've been on my lives, I always share at the very end of my lives what helped me to release over 50 LBSs. Release, not lose. Because I believe if you lose something, you can eventually find it, right? I got tired of finding all the LBSs I was losing. So once I learned how to release it, it's been 11 years. 11 years that I have not been addicted to hot Cheetos, Snickers, and a Diet Dr. Pepper. 11 years of my knees not hurting just because the inflammation is gone down. 11 years of having sleepless nights or restless nights because I couldn't shut my brain off to actually go to sleep. And as I told y'all, if you were with me yesterday, I told you this black label was going to be on this arm. Tomorrow, it'll be over here with my bracelet. If you want to check me out, if I come live tomorrow, it'll be over here. Every day, I have vitamins, minerals, and enzymes going through my skin through this little DFT, dermafusion technology. And I'm telling you, it helps me with mood support, helps me control my appetite. You don't want something that's going to suppress your appetite. Trust and believe. Y'all remember Dexatrium? I took one of those and I said, oh no, this is not for me. Heart was racing like crazy. But again, if you take something that's going to suppress your appetite, what's going to happen once that suppression is over? You'll be trying to eat everything under the sun, right? So you want something that's going to help control it. And for me, I needed something to control my appetite. It wasn't that I was eating a whole lot. It was just I was eating a lot of junk food throughout the school day. As a school principal, y'all, 20 minutes sometimes, and you never knew when you were going to have lunch, right? So that's how I got addicted to hot Cheetos, Snickers, and a Diet Dr. Pepper. That combination, I just loved it. No reason. I know Diet Dr. Pepper, no reason, because I don't like Dr. Pepper. I just like the taste of Diet Dr. Pepper, right? So that's how it all started for me. And my friend said, Jennifer, maybe this will help you with your knees, because y'all, my knees used to hurt so bad. And all I was doing was getting out of my bed in the middle of the night to go to sleep. To go to the bathroom. That's it. I know I washed this. All right. And so that's how it all started. But going plant-based started when I exhausted everything. I got the weight off, but my blood pressure was still doing these crazy numbers. And I thought, well, my goodness. So it's not just the weight. It really matters what you put here, y'all. And I am convinced, and I say this all the time, everything that you eat and everything that you drink is either feeding or fighting disease. There's no and if and buts and all this. And Uncle Bobo ate all this every single day and he was fine. I'm just telling you. You know, we say when you know better, do better. But even doing better is still a choice. So listen, let me show y'all. You'll see how kind of light green the kale is, right? Now I'm going to show you. I'm going to massage it. This is how you get the bitterness out of it. Squeeze like a half a lemon, the juice of a half a lemon. We'll start with half a lemon, right? And then you just want to drizzle about half a tablespoon of, oh, this is a new bottle, of olive oil. This is how I do it. If you just want to eat it like this, you can do avocado or something like that. But just a little bit of, just like this. And here's something your kids can help you as well, because this is the fun part. Do not, whatever you do, do not skip this part. It's one of my favorites. You just massage your kale. I want you to, okay, let me show you again. Notice how light green it is. I'm going to show you how I know when, as I'm massaging the kale, that all of the leaves have touched a little bit of that lemon juice and the olive oil. It's going to turn a darker green. Not super dark, but you can tell the difference, okay? But this part, you just want to massage and just take your time. And if the kale is kind of rough, as you do this, you'll feel the difference. It'll soften up. And I just think about sometimes if I wasn't on live, I would just be doing this and just thanking God for all his many blessings, thanking God for things being as well as they are, thanking God for food, shelter, relationships, our children, just an attitude of gratitude. Thank you, God, that I can eat food that is grown from your earth. All the things, just like this. And you just want to massage it. This is how you take the bitterness out, okay? This is how. Y'all, thank you so much. I think y'all got me to my goal. I can't even remember. But all I'm saying is have fun with your food. Plant-based does not have to be boring. It is not tasteless. Listen, I need a t-shirt. Who makes t-shirts that says plant-based Mythbuster? Because I'm telling you, wait until y'all see these nacho enchiladas and how we're making delicious food that even non-plant-based people will love. But again, we have got to do better with reclaiming our health, and we can, y'all, because we can wake up and make a decision. We have to stop, as my husband would say, admiring the problem. You know, you're trying to release weight. You know, you have those warning signs like inflammation, high cholesterol. You're not sleeping well. You got aches and discomfort, brain fog. You're telling people on a Monday, don't talk to me until I have my coffee, things like that. Yeah. It's called filling in your nutritional gaps on the cellular level from the inside. I do juicing, but I don't come on live. I do have a Nama J2 juicer. I don't do a lot because where I am, it's hard to get the really type fresh fruit that I would want to use, but I do it. I do it. Especially beet juice, because that helps to lower blood pressure. And I know when my pressure's getting kind of high, I need to make some beet juice and just kind of, beet juice with ginger, and I use Honeycrisp apples, and I use a lemon, all those anti-inflammatory. Okay, so right now I can tell that my kale has been treated, if you will, treated with so much love and tenderness and care, because it's loving me back. It is super soft. It's darker green. Let me show y'all in just a second. I'm gonna rinse my hands, and then we're gonna make this salad dressing. And this dressing you can use on any salad. It's just it just tastes good. My mother-in-law makes it and keeps it in her refrigerator. You see how darker it is? And it kind of wilted down some. I don't know if you were with me when I first started, but it was like a pale type green, not really pale green, but a lighter green. And this is how I know that it is ready. That bitterness is gone. Now I'm going to finish with the rest. Let me wash my hands, or actually rinse them. Oh, I hope he has that door closed. Whew. That smell is, we have somebody working in the house, and the chemicals are something else. Okay. Oh, I need a bowl. Let's make this dressing that comes out. When I say it comes out perfect every single time, I'm not even joking. Every single time. Get your pen and paper ready if you want to get the recipe. Simple, simple, simple. Because we have 30 minutes left on the nacho enchiladas. Here's the simple, write it down if you want this. This bowl, where did I get this bowl? This is Hexclad. I told you I love them. I'm not gonna pin it. It's in my shop. Oh, the wooden bowl. This bowl was given to me as a blessing when my mother was going through her cancer treatment, what have you, and we lost her. And I cherish this bowl because it was handmade here in, who was it? I can't remember the artist, but I love this bowl. This is the only bowl that I use to make my kale salad in. It's just the perfect bowl. I love it. It's beautiful. And I do have some bowls, wooden bowls that my mother-in-law gave to me that's been in the family over 50 years. And y'all, these bowls are gorgeous. Matter of fact, I usually make a, here it is. I eat my kale salad out of this one, but there's another set, it's like 12 bowls like this and a big bowl, but it's not as wide as this. This is why I like to use this one. But I'll put my kale salad in here. Okay, here we go. You want a 4th cup of, where's my 4th cup? A 4th cup of extra virgin olive oil. I do measure this out because this is the perfect combination. Perfect combination. Love was you and me. Where are my Gen X people? Y'all know about that song. Perfect combination. Listen, these nachos and enchiladas, they're going to be the perfect combination when I show y'all. So again, you want 1/4 cup. Let's get back to the salad dressing. Stay focused. Of extra virgin olive oil. It says about 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, but I just kind of squeeze a half a lemon. This is a large one, so I don't mind it being an extra lemony, if you will. So about 2 teaspoons of fresh. You need the fresh. Like cut it in half. Don't even get the real in the bottle that says real lemon juice. Get the actual lemon. I'm telling you, it makes a difference. It really does. Then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. About. Okay. Then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar with the mother. Okay. I don't know why you would want it without the mother. 1 tablespoon. I'm telling you, it's the perfect amount. Now, this is where you can change. If you want it sweeter, I say use some maple syrup or some honey. I'm using agave because I don't want it super sweet. So 2 tablespoons of agave syrup. And then I'm just going to add a pinch of salt, just like that. And just whisk it up. That's it. I always take this taste it just in case, but I don't think it's ever off. Perfect. Now I'm going to add, what do I do with it? I like to add some shredded, where is it? Cabbage. Cabbage. If not, I'm going to have to shred some. Oh, here it is. Coleslaw. I'm also going to add a little bit of protein, so I like these. And I'm going to add some pumpkin seeds to mine. But you add whatever you want, okay? Add whatever you want in yours. Okay. Believe it or not, that's all you need for this bowl. Now I'm just going to add some shredded cabbage. You don't have to. Now you can add whatever you want. Sometimes I'll add like shredded carrots in here. People can add onions. You can add whatever you want. I'm just going to add a little bit of shredded cabbage. Extra fiber. Just saying. Okay. And I'm adding the rest of my Sliced almonds with cranberries. Just give me a little bit more protein, right? That's the end of that. And I'm going to add some pumpkin seeds because that's what I want. And it's my business, as Auntie Tab says. Okay? Y'all, this salad is so good. But you can add whatever you want. You can add onions in here. This is just what we do. And I tell you, this will be gone by tomorrow. It's that good. See that? Look at the colors. You see the colors? I've been plant-based over 3 years now. And I started with a 5-day plant-based challenge. This is why I show people how to avoid some of the pitfalls that I had. And I have a plant-based challenge to show you where to start. Now, this is a crunchy kale salad. Once again, the key to it being crunchy and staying crunchy when you put the marinade on top of the salad dressing is to make sure you take your time, rinse and dry your kale before you start. So I'm just going to pour this over like this. But nothing I have shown you is difficult, right? And then you just mix it. Y'all, oh, these chemicals are really, really strong in the house. He's doing something in our bathroom and there's like putting a sealant on something, but that chemical, it smells like if you guys get your nails done or something, like that acrylic, like 10 times stronger though. And he's way in my bedroom and I'm way in the kitchen and I can smell it. It is what it is. Fans are going, windows are open, all the things. But now you got a beautiful kale salad. I promise you, you do this. I can't promise you, but this will be the first salad that'll go. I dare anybody who say, I don't like kale salad because it's too bitter. Try this salad. Look, I'm ready to eat something right now. So I'll put it in my little bowl. And I want to encourage you guys to use your dishes. Let me move all this out of the way because it's going to be time to see our child that we have baking right now. And I want to be ready for it. Kale salad. Oh, that's a spoon. I want y'all to listen to this crunch if you can hear it. Okay. Now I didn't cut it. I just kind of pulled it apart with my hand. I should have used a knife to cut these leaves. Are kind of big, but hold on. It's my favorite salad ever, y'all. And it's so simple to make. It's with most of the ingredients that you already have in your house. Could you hear that? The tanginess of the dressing from the apple cider vinegar, the sweetness from the agave syrup. I don't want it any sweeter than that. That's why I don't like it with honey. Honey is really, really sweet. Our maple syrup. For me, the agave syrup is the best. Now, I can eat as much as I want of this, and I'm not going to be having an itis, right? It's not going to bloat me, right? Food is supposed to give you fuel for energy. If you're not energized after you eat and you want to go take a nap, I'm going to question, what did you eat? Food is supposed to be for fuel, nothing else. But over the years, family traditions, causing conditions, we're thinking you're supposed to be full. You're supposed to feel full, like stuffed and all the things. Not telling you something I heard, telling you something how I grew up. Because my mom would always say, you full? Don't even know what full means. We think full means I'm stuffed. I can't eat another thing. Right? And this is how we've been overeating for years. I better not do that. I can honestly eat this entire thing. And I will stay satiated longer than if I had burgers and fries and all the things. Now, I love a good burger and fry to make it plant-based. So I want to show you how you can turn your favorite foods, the foods you love the foods you eat, But making plant-based, y'all, it is not as difficult as we make it to seem. I don't know what you've been seeing, what you've been watching. Stay here or go to my YT, plant-based with Jen. And so sometimes I upload these lives over there so you can go back and replay it and see how I made these meals. I'm coming live to show you that you can do it in 30 minutes or less for the most part. It's a little bit longer because I'm talking to you guys as I'm going through. Sometimes if the Lord put a teaching spirit on me, we start to talk about how he says in his word, he wants us to prosper in all things and be in health. And health is not just the absence of illness or disease. It is that condition of a sound mind, body, and spirit. We have got to get out of the fact that healthy means skinny and certain weight and all that. I don't care about a number on a scale. I don't care about a size of clothing. Can I move my body the way I need to? Am I resting the way I need to rest? Can I get about and do the things that God has called my fingerprints to do while I'm in the dash of my life? It's about the quality of my life right now. And like I said, if the Lord says the same, delays is coming and the creek don't rise, I will be 60 in August. And I'm excited for that. I'm very, very grateful that I feel so good. I feel better now at almost 60, might as well say 60, I'm just a few months away, than when I was in my 30s raising kids, okay? Let me know any questions that you guys have. But we made our kale salad on the side. And you can have this with anything. Just to add, like Jeff is going to have some of this too, because the Nachos-Ladas, there's no fiber in there. A little bit is coming from the plant-based meat. Not a lot. More of 18 grams of protein per serving in the plant-based meat. But as far as the fiber, there's only 1 gram of fiber. So guess what? You got to get your fiber from plants. So he'll have this on the side along with his Nachos-Lada baby. What all did you put in the salad? You didn't see? Okay, so here's the deal with this. Hold on, y'all. Oh, that smell. It's getting stronger up this way. Here's what you didn't see. The salad is just kale, curly kale. You want to make sure you rinse it, and you want to dry it as much as you can. Break it apart, drizzle a little bit of olive oil and about the juice of a half a lemon. Massage it until it becomes, it's very soft. It feels soft, it's still crunchy, but you'll feel the difference, okay? Put that aside. The marinade, you want a 4th cup of extra virgin olive oil. This is how I make it. 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of agave syrup, or you can use maple syrup or honey, and just a little bit of salt. That's it. Mix it up, pour it over your salad. I added some shredded cabbage. You can add shredded carrot. You can add peppers, onions, whatever you want. And then I added some pumpkin seeds and also some almonds and dried cranberries. That's what I like in mine. Simple salad. It's delicious. And you can eat as much as you want. Talk about the volume method. Eat as much as you want and you're not going to feel bloated and overstuffed and all the things. Child, it didn't stay long in my house. This will be gone by tomorrow. But I think you can keep about maybe 4, stretching 5 days. But it don't stay very long. This will be gone tomorrow. I could probably eat the whole thing by myself between today and tomorrow. Because sometimes we want a little something in the evening. We'll just go grab this. Not really hungry for, something. Yes, this is curly kale. This only works with the curly kale salad. I mean, the curly kale greens. And it is, oh my gosh. I don't know if you've been with me for a while, like Letitia, if she's still on here. How many times have you seen me make this curly kale, crunchy kale salad? Probably more than 10 times. Seriously, I make it all the time. But let me tell you, the reason why I'm plant-based is because I got sick and tired of not understanding how every Monday I was starting over on a diet every Monday. Hello, Monday. And all that did was, that's inflammation. That's extra LBSs on me, right? This is me at 48. 48. Today I'm almost 60. This August I'll be 60. The Lord said the same. Bless me to reach there, right? That's from years, 27 plus years of dieting, on a diet, off of it, every Monday, starting over. 3 simple steps came into my life. There I am, doing this at the officer's ball. There I am. I'm just telling you, not showing you my picture to impress you, but to impress upon you that, listen, if I can change at 48, I don't know how old you are, but you can too. You just have to make a decision. Here I'm at the school principal. Look at my hair. My hair was breaking off, the stress, all the things. I couldn't get that middle section to do nothing. Same shirt. I still have that shirt. As a matter of fact, I worked out in it this morning. I didn't start this to lose weight. I was tired of trying to lose weight. I just wanted to feel better. And it took me 10 months. All I did, I'm going to tell you exactly what I did, y'all. I'm not a gatekeeper, but in 10 months, I was able to release. And that was 11 years ago. Make sure I don't flash y'all. 11 years ago. And I still do the same 3 steps because I feel amazing. Why would I stop doing something that's working for me? Here's what I do know. You're going to have to support your cellular health in some way or another. I can eat organic, everything, and I'm still going to miss something that my body needs. These 3 simple steps fills in the nutritional gaps, stuff that I don't even know. And the fact that they are plant-based, I wasn't plant-based when I started. I was not plant-based when I started, right? But the fact that they are plant-based and now I am totally plant-based, it's just even better. Hey, Auntie, thanks for hopping in. Let me know where you guys are watching from. I'm trying to see if I've missed anyone so I can say hello to you guys for just stopping by. We're getting ready to see the delivery of our baby. Nachos and enchiladas had a baby. And so it's in the oven right now. So I see you, Ohio. Thank you, Kurt. This is some type of filter or something. I don't have any makeup on. This is some type of filter on here, just to be quite honest. I mean, and why wouldn't I use it? Because I'm not trying to do all that, right? Michigan, Chicago. Thanks for being here, y'all. Thank y'all for tapping the screen as well. So I'm going to show you the baby's almost ready to be delivered. Nachos and enchiladas had a baby today. And so we're going to show you in about 15 minutes. It's been in the oven. I see Atlanta. Let's go. So I share my story because I know the struggle is real. Trust me, I know. I'm cleaning out my office and I came across so much stuff that I tried over the years. I came across my whole Weight Watchers binder. Kind of you can zip up and every week they'll give, this is back in the day, right? I came across Jennifer Hudson's book because when she became an actor with WW, I said, I'm going to do what she did. I came across Ian Smith's V-Shred or Shred something. I came across Paleo, Mediterranean, Atkins, all of these books, Whole 30. That's a good one. But I mean, as far as just a diet, you know, and I thought, wow, you've come a long way, Jennifer, in the last 12 years. I don't diet in the traditional sense of dieting, y'all. I just don't. I did Weight Watchers 4 times. And honey, they messed me up when they start with the flex points. Because I loved hot Cheetos. One bag of Cheetos, I used up my flex points. And know what I would say? Well, I'll start over again on Monday. Any Mondays here? Y'all raise your hand if you know what I'm talking about. Always starting on a Monday. Until the 3 simple steps came into my life, that's what got me off of these crazy diets. And I will say this, it is not a fad, it's not a phase, it's not a diet, it's not a scam, it's none of that, because I wouldn't have been doing it for 12 years and I would not have the results that I have. Because I did all of those things. I did lose the LBSs, but I found them and more. When I started these 3 simple steps, I was able to release the LBSs, never to be found again. I'm going to show you where I was in the white in black stripes. That was 1 month before I started my 3 simple steps. Look at my hair, stringy, damaged, just right. And back then, I was taking biotin for my hair, skin, and nails. I was taking a multivitamin. I was taking Docalax to go, Pepto not to go, leave, Motrin, Tylenol, all the things to feel better, and even sometimes melatonin to go to sleep at night. I don't even have a medicine cabinet now. I take my 3 steps. It gives me over 100 pre and probiotics, vitamins, minerals, and enzymes that my body needs to fill my nutritional gaps. So the first picture, a month before I started 3 steps. The middle picture is 1 month after starting the 3 steps. Already I'm starting to feel better. Forget about the size and all that. I feel amazing. And then January 2015, 8 months after starting, I can't believe the transformation. So once again, it took me 10 months. I'll let y'all see, even my hair has grown. Okay? I share it because it flat out works. I didn't want to believe my friend because she was a marathon runner. But here's the deal. She didn't say this would help me to release LBSs. She said, Jennifer, maybe it'll help you with your knees. Forget the fact there's extra 50-something LBSs on this body. That's probably why your knees hurting, right? Plus, you'll walk all day at work and all that. Aside from that, had she said, this will help you to lose weight, I would have just turned her off because I did all the things. Honey, whatever Oprah was doing back in the day, that's what I was trying. I did not do the OptiFast though. But you name it. When she had a new chef, I bought the book, the cookbook. When she did this, I did everything. Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, quick weight loss, metabolic weight loss, LA weight loss, Beachbody, paleo, Mediterranean, intermittent fasting, gym memberships. I did. All I'm saying is these 3 simple steps, I will never stop. And I started at the age of 48. My mother-in-law started at the age of 78. She will be 89 this July, and she loves her 3 steps. And I love that for her because she was able to release about 30-something LBSs herself, and she's about 5'1". I'm about 5'8". So all I'm saying is, even my youngest daughter, she started when she was 18. She's now, will be 25 next month. She loves the 3 steps, but guess what? She's like 5'11", size 6'7". She don't need to release weight. So how is it that all of us can take the same 3 steps and get different results? You want to know? Drop a 1 if you want to know. I'm going to tell you the reason why you go on all these Monday diets and you try this and you try that. I'm going to tell you why it doesn't work because I did it for 27 plus years. And when this epiphany, if you will, happened, I'm like, this is crazy. That's simple. Okay, I see the ones coming in. The reason why, y'all, is because we never get to the point where we fill in the nutritional gaps, meaning you can work out 7 days a week and 3 times on a Sunday, and you're still not going to be where you need to be. You can eat organic everything, and you're still going to have nutritional gaps, right? First of all, if you live in America specifically, the water is not as pure as it has been in hundreds of years. Our food is not, and y'all know what our food's been going through here lately. This is why I come on here and show you guys how to cook from your own kitchen. That is the first place where you can start to release the LBSs. But these 3 simple steps, I wasn't looking for losing weight. I just wanted my knees to stop hurting. The benefits of losing the weight was a side effect because I was like, wait a minute, day 19, let me tell y'all. Be honest with y'all, because I journaled in Evernote. Anybody remember Evernote? I said, I've done so many things over the years and nothing really, I'm not going to say it doesn't work. It was not sustainable for my lifestyle. You know, Weight Watchers, counting the points. You know, I was taking 2 hours in the grocery store using my little app to see how many points is this and how many points is that. It's too much. That was bondage for me, right? And so I said, I'm going to journal. Day 1, I started 3 simple steps. And I thought, oh, I feel something. But I'm like, girl, you ain't feel nothing. You just want so badly for something to work. You think you feel something. So I said, I'm going to journal for 30 days. I'll do it for 30 days. I mean, I tried all this other stuff. Might as well. Day 19, this is why I know it's day 19 because I journaled every single day for the first 30 days. And then I journaled every week for the first 7 weeks. And then on to 10 months, right? Day 19, I felt different. Right? I noticed my knees weren't hurting. I'm like, man, my underwear is getting kind of loose. And am I losing weight? I hopped on the scale for the first time and I lost 10 pounds, right? I wasn't that excited about that. Listen, child, I done lost 10 pounds 50 times before. That's just water weight. But let me tell you the difference that you can't measure on a scale. The difference was I felt amazing. Y'all, I felt better than I had felt in years, 20, 30 years. I'm like, I feel happy. Tell me how you measure happiness on a scale. Tell me how you measure joy on a scale. Tell me how you measure just feeling good in your body on a scale, right? So I said, this is something. Let me just keep going. I noticed my cravings for hot Cheetos, Snickers, and Diet Dr. Pepper. I just didn't want it. I haven't had it in 11 years. Used to have it every single day during a school day. If anybody knows me when they were working with me in education, they know. Then I said, well, shoot. Now I said, let me just keep going. Then I started walking. You know why? Because my knees weren't hurting. I could walk past 15 minutes without my knees hurting. And I walked 30 minutes and 45 minutes. I'm like, man, I feel really good. I started drinking more water. Just simple, healthy habits, nothing crazy. And I thought, and I'm still eating meat back then. I thought, this is crazy. So I kept going. Week 7, 25 LBSs gone. I'm like, I'm not even doing anything. Are you serious? That's the power of filling in your nutritional gaps that everybody has. I don't care if you're a fitness expert. You are going to support your body. I have to watch what the words that I use in some form or fashion. Some people go to the GNC store. Some people go to the natural whatever store. I'm telling you, these 3 simple steps are so powerful to the point that how can 10 people take the same thing and get 10 different results? It's because of the nutritional gaps that it is designed to fill. And that's what I love most about it. If it's for you, great. If it's not for you, great. If what you are doing is working, keep doing it. Why would you stop? That's why I haven't stopped. Do you have to be on as long as I am? No. I know I feel good. I know I'm going to have to support my body. This is why I wear the black label. This is step 3 because it has extra B12 vitamins in here. Being plant-based, I know I need that support. You can't get B12 in plants, right? So let me show y'all this. And it's not just me. It's not just me. Where is it? Here is when my brother started. Now he's 61, because I'm about to be 60, right? He's more on, he rides bike, he cycles MS 150 and all that kind of stuff, right? It's not just him. There I am again. Used to never like to take pictures. It's not just me. Everybody has nutritional gaps. So if you're interested, all I can say is comment the word 3 steps, DM that to me. If you really want me to give you the information is free. You don't need a credit card. I don't want you buying anything before you have access to the information. So oftentimes we jump on these different trends and all the things before we actually take a look at what it is we're putting in our bodies. Honey's coming to get his salad. We got 1 minute, y'all. It's almost time to look at what we created, what we made. Our baby is coming. So I share this for somebody. If I can encourage at least somebody, even if it's a one somebody, because I know it's been 12 years this July, and I still feel this amazing. I feel so good. And I'll even show y'all back in the day when my husband started. There's my best friend. There's Kwanda. Again, all different shapes, sizes, all the things. There's another side by side when I was using my other hair. Where's my husband at? I'm going to show y'all real quick. I think I have him in here. Yep. See, from there. Just feel good, y'all. Okay, let's go see how the baby's doing. All right, let's. Oh, come on, come on, come on. And for those who say plant-based cheese don't melt, what? Well, this is hot. Now you need to let it cool. I'm gonna let it cool, and then we're gonna slice it. Make sure it's not y'all see it? This is Nachos-Ladas. I'm going to let it cool. In the meantime, I'm going to go get my condiments. You can add shredded lettuce, tomatoes. You know, add your vegetables too if you want to. I'm going to put some sour cream. I've got some green onions. You can add an avocado. You could add, I'm going to add some olives. That's why I brought my olives over here. Oh, I got to cut them. Shoot. Let me get a small, so that they will be ready. Let me get my green onions. Ooh. Let me get my sour cream. Come, y'all just hang tight. I got to let it cool before I cut it. This is the Nachos-Lada. This is if nachos and enchiladas had a baby. This is what it would look like. I use plant-based ground meat that I sauteed with some onions because I love onions. And added a can of diced green, what is it called? Chilies. And about a half a cup of salsa, like picante sauce. You're supposed to cook that, let it cook in with the ground beef. I added it later, but it's all good. It's all good. And set it aside. Then I took a full bag of tortilla chips, smash them up. Let your kids have fun. Just smash it, smash it, smash it. Put it in a big bowl. Add the meat back in. I'm just going to slice up these black olives because this is going to be so good, y'all. This is going to be so good. And then you want to make sure you add, some cheese in there and 1 large can of enchilada sauce. Mix it all well. Put it in a greased 9x13 casserole dish like this and bake it at 350 for about 45 minutes. Cover it. You want to cover it. Now, if you want your cheese to truly melt and get that that cheesy crust on it, you can take the foil off and then put it back in there and let the cheese get brown. You know what I'm talking about? All right, I've got some green onions, but I want them to be a little bit smaller. These are too big. I want more of the green part. I bought these already chopped up because, So anyway, y'all, this is the Nachos-Lada. I'm just cutting up my condiments. I'm going to add an avocado for that healthy fat. And this is how I'm going to make this a complete in 3 meal. Make sure I have a protein. I have fiber. That's why I made my salad today. That. Ooh, some jalapeno. What else would y'all put on it? 3 steps. Okay, Angie, I see the 3 steps. Please message me. Now, here's a even better thing to do. I want to flash y'all. Better thing to do would be you send me your first name, your last name, your email address, and your phone number. I will create your free account that just access to the information. Once I send your information to you, be looking for an email. Check your spam and all of that, because I'm going to personally send you an email. And as long as you enter that email, you'll have an opportunity to have a conversation with me. I would rather you have a conversation with me. I've been doing this for 12 years. I've helped about 5,000 people get the information. I can't tell you how many people have actually been on the 3 steps and what they're doing. But all I know is pretty much I can help you with your health goals, whether you want to have better workouts, better recovery, you want to release the weight, you need mental focus, you want the energy, clean energy, okay? Not crashing after a meal, all the things. Let's have a conversation. But it starts with you getting the information. The information is free, y'all. It's free. So if that's you and you want to send me your first name, your last name, your email address, and a phone number, I'll create it for you. Or you can go to the LINK in my bio. Just go see my name right there. Make sure we're following each other, by the way. Go down to the link, my bio. It says my 3 simple steps. Click it, and we can have a conversation that way as well. So if you put 3 steps, make sure you DM that to me, because once we get off this live, I'm not quite sure where. Sometimes I can find the comments and sometimes I can't, child. But if you DM me, and make sure that if you want me to follow you back, that you have your notifications or your settings where I can follow you back so I can message you back, right? So thank y'all for that. Anybody else is interested in the 3 steps? I'm just saying, I just got tired of being tired. I got tired of the roller coaster of gain weight, lose the weight, gain more weight. I'm just sick of it and not liking what I was eating. Jenny Craig was the worst for me. The food was absolutely disgusting, but I did it. I ate it. And it was the most expensive thing that I've ever done, because I was the only one in my house that was getting the food delivered. I had a little song about it. And if JC works for you, let it work for you. But for me, it wasn't sustainable, right? My thing was, I'm a Jenny Craig dropout. I couldn't stand the food. Jenny Craig dropout. I hate that summer corn soup. It was disgusting. Did I lose weight? Yeah, I did. But I found it again. Since I've been doing my 3 simple steps, I have not only lost, but I released it, never to return. So those of you that are sending your information, make sure you DM that to me. Your first name, your last name, your email address, and your phone number, because I may lose the comments once this live is gone, right? So you want to just message me. Go to my face up here, hit my profile, and then hit message and send me that, or just send 3 steps, or send me those 4 things. I need your first name, your last name, your email address, and your phone number, and I can create it for you. Simple. It's not even hard. And guess what? If you get the information and you start looking at it, you're like, oh, I can't do this. Oh, I don't want to. No problem. I'm just getting the information out because I know the struggle is real for a lot of people. It was real for me for 27 plus years. So why wouldn't I share something that is simple as taking the 3 simple steps, the first 20 minutes of me waking up, and I don't do it again till the next morning? It's like brushing my teeth. It's that simple, right? And my lifestyle shake mix are amazing. Some of you have seen me make them on here. But anyway, if it's for you, great. Once again, this is not a quick fix. It's not a fad. It's not a phase. It's not some diet. I'm over it. It's about a lifestyle change, okay? Kyle, girl, appreciate you and sharing your books. Oh, thank you so much. Once this cools off, wait till we see how the baby came out. We got to go check everything, right? But I appreciate you being here. And again, if you are truly interested, y'all, now is the time. We're at the end of April. We're coming up towards the middle of this year, and we're still right where we were. And we keep circling around the same mountain, starting over on a Monday. Oh, let me try this because so-and-so got her results in 30 days. She lost 30 pounds. I wouldn't even run over there because she lost it, but she's going to find it again the next month, plus some more friends. When you learn how to eat well, to live well for your mind, your body, and your spirit, this is how you make the change to change your health narrative and reclaim your health. Y'all, there are 5 things that I focus on as far as my healthy habits. Yours could be totally different than mine. Number 1, I'm going to eat well to live well for my mind, my body, my spirit. I got to make sure I spend some time with God. I got to make sure that I'm hearing from Him. I got to make sure that what's going to help Jennifer be the best Jennifer. That's number 1. Eat well for my mind, body, and my spirit. I'm going to drink my water and mind my business. At least half my body weight in water. I love water, so it's not a problem for me, right? If you have a problem drinking water, I want to encourage you to drink it from a straw. Okay, just keep filling it up. Number 3, I'm going to make sure I get 7 to 8 hours of sleep every single night. Something that was super hard for me to do when I was a principal. I was getting average 4 hours. And I'm thinking that's all I need. No. You're not giving your body time to reset, cells to regrow, to refresh itself, and to rest. It's important. And you can lose weight in your sleep. You really can. Number 4, I'm going to make sure that I move my body. You can't get around it. You got to move your body. I walk, y'all. My goal is to walk 3 to 5 times a week, at least 30 minutes. And now my walking partner and I today we said, okay, next week we gotta bump it up. I started with a weighted vest last 2 months ago. It's time to get it up, get up the steps and also the weight. And the last one was one of the hardest thing I've had to do, and I'm still working that out. Not only manage your stress, right? Go get your pedicures, get your nails done, get your feet, all the things, get your massages, but learn how to eliminate the stress. And sometimes eliminating stress, meaning letting go of some things and or people. I will forever stay in peace. Guard my peace. How do you do that? By guarding your eye gate, your ear gate, so that your heart is protected and what's coming out of your mouth is something that is coming from a place of love, right? Those are my 5 daily habits that I have worked on and consistently every single day. That's what keeps Jennifer going. I want to be my optimal self mentally and physically. So I've got to do some things. I've got to stop waiting for Superman to come and get me. He ain't coming. And for those of my folks that are in the faith community that looks like me, we shine a nine and holla holla and he coming on 100 and all those type of things. But after you do all that, what are you putting in your mouth? Ask yourself the next time you get ready to eat or drink, is what I'm about to eat or drink feeding disease or fighting it? A lot of times we have lifestyle diseases and we think they are genetically induced. It's because we're eating the same foods that our grandparents, our parents, whoever has eaten for years. And that's why we're having the chronic illness. These are lifestyle diseases, meaning if you change your lifestyle, come on somebody, you can change your outcome. I say it like this: change the root, you can change the fruit. So if I change the root of what I'm eating, get away from processed foods, junk food, fried food, fast food, all of that, that's causing high cholesterol, inflammation, being overweight, lack of sleep, all the things, autoimmune disease. If I can change the root, start eating more whole foods, plant-based, and you can do any combination of that. Let's get out of the labels. Well, I don't want to be vegan. I don't want to be plant-based. Just eat more plants. That's all I tell you to do. I'm not trying to change anything because I truly believe the more plant whole foods that you eat and learn to cook from your own kitchen, the less, can you hear me? The less you're going to eat some of the other things. He said, you can't hear me? All right, y'all, it's almost time to check. Your audio sound needs checking. Probably so, because the one I really like, I had that Kukuman or whatever, it went out and I reverted back to my old one. So I probably need to charge it. Let me switch it out and see if this is, let's do this one. Is this better? We're about to plate. Let's get our, that looks good. Okay, what am I missing? Oh, jalapenos and avocado. We're about to plate, y'all. Oh, avocado is this one good? Oh, this one's ripe. I think I have some jalapenos. Yep. Get these condiments. I'm so excited. Let's see how it comes out. Let me get a plate. I'm sorry for the noise, y'all. But I always get a plate when I'm going to reveal what it looked like so that I can make a reel. Ooh. Let's see. This is if nachos and enchiladas had a baby. We have nacho-ladas. Oof. Come on. Okay, now watch this. Oh, I'm gonna get cutesy with it. This is vegan sour cream. Yep. Why are y'all playing with me today? Why? I don't think I want jalapenos. I think it's gonna be too much. Some little green onions on here. Ooh, some black olives. Come on, somebody. Go ahead and just put that down there like that. It's for my picture, y'all. I won't eat this one, but I'm gonna let my husband taste it because y'all know he will tell y'all the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Oh, avocado. I think that's just gonna be good. Maybe a sliced avocado. Ooh, I needed to. Look at that. I'm kind of excited about it, y'all. Oh, this avocado doesn't look too pretty, but I'm gonna put it on here anyway. Let's see. How do I want to? I'm trying not to show the bad side. Okay. Step into the bad side. Woo, woo, woo. I'm showing my age again. Nachos-Ladas. Y'all watch me make it. What y'all think? If nachos and enchiladas had a baby, this is what she would look like. Or he. So this is for the real. Now I'm gonna let my husband taste it. He gonna tell y'all the truth now because he don't care about putting it on a plate and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, that looks good. I think we've had this before.
No, it's my first time to make it.
Oh.
It kind of looks like something we've had before, but this is. I'm calling it Nachos-Ladas. You want jalapenos and stuff with it? I knew he would want some jalapenos.
No, not jalapenos. That's
too hot.
So,
Where's my little sour cream? I know you like sour cream. And avocado, the good, supposedly good fat. Put that there. And I know you love black. Okay, y'all, he's going to taste it for the first time. I want to taste it too. But this is going to be for my real. What do y'all think? Y'all come on, talk to me. Okay, is the audio better, y'all? I'm just going to get a little small piece because I'm going to eat this one once I take a reel of it. But look at it. So I'm just going to get just a little bit of everything so I can try it. I don't know if it needs some salsa. This is my first time to try it, y'all. So let's just see. What? You like it, honey? He said, oh, yeah, that's good. Just pretend like I got a little bit of everything, right? I can see putting like some shredded lettuce and tomatoes or something like that. It's good, y'all. Nachos-Ladas. If nachos and enchiladas had a baby, this is how she would come out. Oh, that's good. Hi, Tawana.
yeah, that's very good.
I knew my husband would like it. He said it's very good. We made Nachos-Ladas. That's another thing we can call it. I saw this guy on YouTube making it. He said if nachos and enchiladas had a baby, and he shows how to do it. Now, if you're not plant-based, I use plant-based ground beef. But my goodness, y'all, this is so good. And we use tortilla chips, but we can get the ones that have low to no sodium. So even with that, the flavors are there. I didn't add any seasonings. I had taco seasoning, a can of green chilies, and a half a cup of picante sauce. Mixed in with the meat. Crush the tortillas in a bowl. Add the meat to the bowl. Then I add 1 large can of enchilada sauce. Mixed it all well with a little bit of vegan cheese in there. Mixed it all together. Poured it into a 9x13 baking dish, greased baking dish. Put it in the oven for 45 minutes at 350. Listen. And because there's no fiber here, we made a kale salad to go along with it. I don't care if it doesn't match. I'm trying to make sure that I eat a complete balanced meal. Complete in 3 is what I call it, which is fiber, protein, and a fat. So we have our avocados. We have, of course, some oils and stuff that's in here. But the fiber comes from my kale salad. That's why I'm having it on the side. But this, oh, you could take this to a potluck and don't even tell them that you use plant-based meat. Mm-hmm.
Did you hear me? I said this is a 10.
My husband said this is a 10, y'all.
I don't give that many 10s.
I think I may have gotten 5 10s since I've been cooking plant-based. He said a 10. 10 out of 10. And I was supposed to be eating high raw today. But I'm going to eat this. Oh my gosh. Okay. But it was simple, easy. I can imagine with some jalapenos, just with a little bit of heat. This is good. Like good old comfort food. But guess what? Brownie points from the hubby. Yeah, seriously, a 10 out of 10, y'all. This is, someone said, what is it? If you think about this, if nachos, now we make nachos, you got enchiladas. If they had a baby, that's what this is. Nachos-Ladas is what we're calling it. I use plant-based ground meat. I saute some onions first. Oh, I knew it was going to come out good, but I didn't know it's going to be this good, y'all. Added some green chilies, a half a cup of salsa. Mix that all up, set it aside. Get you a whole bag of like the Santana tortilla chips or a bag of tortilla chips. Crush them up. Let your kids get involved. Smash them, smash them, smash them. Put them in a big bowl. Add your meat mixture to the bowl. Add a large can of enchilada sauce. Add you some cheese. All this is a plant-based version. Add you some cheese in there. Mix it all up. Put it in a greased casserole pan, 13x9. Oven's on 350. Let it cook for 45 minutes. Put cheese on top too. Put it in the oven. You can cover it though. Cover it. Let it cook for 45 minutes. And this is what it came out. Let it sit. It needs to cool a little bit. My gosh. Add your condiments. I'm probably going to add some enchiladas on here. I guarantee your family will love this. I can't guarantee, but y'all know what I'm saying. They don't even have to know that the meat is not hamburger meat or turkey meat.
Yeah, you wouldn't even know. I would think this is real meat. I didn't even.
Did y'all hear my husband? He said he would think it was real meat. You wouldn't even know.
And I've been plant-based for a few years.
And he's been plant-based for 2 years. He came a year after I did. Y'all, this is, and it's satisfying. It's a comfort type food, right? Yes, I got the recipe off of YouTube. I forget the guy's name. I can find it because I sent the link to my girlfriend. His name is, just look up Nachos-Ladas and he'll come up. I just forget his name. Something Cooks. Drew Cooks? I can't remember his name. But I made the plant-based version of it. And it's delicious. It's delicious. All right. Now notice there's no fiber, so this is why we made avocado salad to get our fiber in while it was cooking. So we made a kale salad. Fiber only comes from plants. Hello, somebody. And delicious. All right, y'all. Y'all see my sprouts over here? This is my newest toy. Look at it. They're growing. They're growing. I'm going to be able to eat this probably on Sunday. learning how to make delicious food from your own kitchen and grow your own foods. And I have to find his name, but I hope if you look up Nacho-Ladas, he will come up. I just showed you the plant-based version, how simple it is. And I'm excited, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me today. If I can help you in any way, please don't hesitate to DM me, especially if you want more information about the 3 steps. I would love to help you. It's the end of the month. We're helping so many people with some crazy bonuses to start your 30 days and just see what 3 simple steps would do for you. I always show this at the end because this is exactly where I was. This is, this is what inflammation, that's where I was. This is me at 48. This is me at almost 60. So again, much love to all of you guys. Until next time, remember to eat well so you can live well for your mind, your body, and your spirit. Thanks everybody for tapping the screen. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for helping me to hit my goal, all the things. And I will see you guys next time. Not sure when I'll cook because this is going to last us a while. It's just me and honey, right? And I may come on later because I'm going to make these raw cheesecake bites. Something a little sweet, but using plant-based yogurt, cashews, simple ingredients. We'll see. I'll let you know. Y'all have an amazing rest of your day. If I can help you, don't hesitate to message me. I check all my messages after this. Give me time to eat. Give me time to clean my kitchen. And Victoria's, that's just coming in. This is Nacholada. If nachos and enchiladas had a baby, this is what it would look like. So with that being said, y'all have an amazing rest of your day. And this one, honey said 10 out of 10. So I'm going to put this in my new cookbook. The plant-based version. I love it. Y'all be blessed. Thanks again for hopping in.